everyone, I'm Michelle from A Common Life, and today I want to share with you my revised homeschool schedule for 2017. If you saw my previous video, you will know that our homeschool this year was very structured at the beginning of the year. And unfortunately, I found out pretty quickly that the schedule really didn't work the best for us. I think that one of the biggest problems was that I was basically leaving out our 3-year-old. And so he was distracting us and he was disturbing our entire homeschool day and just making it very, very difficult. So my husband kind of gave me some guidance and, gave me some tips on how to keep him occupied and make him feel like he is included. And so I have gone ahead and added him to our revised schedule. We begin every day with our morning basket, and I'm going to go ahead and make another video all about that because I have created a binder. It says See Binder right here. I've created a binder basically walking me through what we need to do every morning for our morning basket. So I'm not going to go into detail with that right now, but we do that as a family. All 6 of us sit down at the table together and do the morning basket. Then the next section is where I work with the younger 2 boys. So John and Gregory here, they basically do the same type of assignments, but I break it up so John's able to do his independent math work while I am doing Teach Your Child to Read and 100 Easy Lessons with Gregory. And then we do geography together, and then they do phonics and spelling at the same time because I'm able to just sit between the 2 of them while they do their work, and then they have a piano lesson together. While they are doing that, Grace and David are doing all of these independently. Their cursive, obviously they can do that on their own. Their math and typing practice are both on the computer, and then their spelling and geography, they can also do those independently. Then I have written a list of things here for Eric. He has his own bin in our homeschool room that has several of these items in it. So while I'm teaching the other 4 children, I can pull out one of those things, and he basically feels like he is doing school as well, which he is. The next section of the day is the writing section. So Gregory and John have a hero book. That is just a little writing exercise that they do every day. And then David and Grace are about to finish up the ASOP curriculum, and they're going to be moving on to another type of curriculum. But I will basically have all 4 of these children at the table with me working on these at the same time because I can just answer questions as they go through and help them out. And they don't need to be divided. It works fine to do it like this. And Eric will just go ahead and do one of these things while we're doing writing. Then we have lunch and recess for 1 hour. I always think it's important to give them a 1-hour break to eat and then play. If it's a beautiful day, they will definitely be outside for at least 45 minutes. After lunch and recess, Eric, Gregory, and John are all completely done with their school for the day. So then they can just play outside or play upstairs. Either one, that's perfectly fine. And then these assignments over here are the ones that I do with David and Grace. So we do grammar together, we do literature together, and Latin. And then while I'm giving a piano lesson or helping them practice their piano, the other child will be completing whatever work they have left over from the day. And then after that, or actually during that, it's Latin. So this basically just breaks down how I do Latin during the week. And then we only have 4 days of Latin, and so I added in here poetry tea time. We are going to be doing that every week now. It is something really fun that we enjoy, but I just did a terrible job of keeping it on the schedule. And so I've added that in here on Fridays. We're going to do that every week. After that is all done, it is silent reading and quiet time. So I have also added something new to this list here. One of my goals for the year is just to read more with the children one-on-one. So I have decided that for about 15 to 20 minutes during the beginning of quiet time, I'm going to read with each of these children each day of the week. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And so each of them will get special time with me. Usually Eric ends up spending most of his quiet time with me, which is fine. But I just want to make sure rather than just, giving him something to play or something to entertain him, that I actually take some time and read with him. So here's a look at the whole schedule. You can tell if you've watched my previous video that this is pretty different from what we were doing in the fall, but this is definitely going to work better for us. I think this helps me give more attention to the children that need it when they need it. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.